Hello everyone, welcome back to Studio 44. I am Phil Sherman, your host of this next Stadium Extravaganza video. Listen, you guys have come out in droves. It is so exhilarating to look in the queue and see 50 stadiums by so many different creators. I can only fit around 27 in this video, but we're going to do our best to get them in under 2 hours. Legends, all-stars, new friends, older friends, people making their debut here in Studio 44. The same thing as always, fellas. Every stadium has been amazing this year. If only SDS could just give us some kind of an update. How amazing would that be? Fix the lights, fix the stupid green, fix the black walls, give us new props, give us new anything. And man, it would be a great year for Stadium Creator. It's so awesome to see everybody so active on Sewell's Discord, and I'm getting follows and likes on Facebook. It's unbelievable. So I'm pumped, I'm excited, and man, as if things weren't good enough, the stadium we're going to close out today with, fellas, was made by not one, but 2 GOATs. And I can't wait to see that stadium. So let's go. We're going to start this video off with a stadium that was made from a Carmen's Dad challenge. I have received word from Carmen's Dad that he showed all of the stadiums, so I'm clear to show them. So remember, that's going to be a new policy in Studio 44. Please, just please, I'll be happy to show them. I know Carmen's Dad is okay with it. I know Sewell's okay with it. I will be glad to show those stadiums, 100%. Out of respect for the creator, though, I want them to show it first. So if you could just help me out and not send that stadium into my queue until they have shown it, it'll really help me out staying organized and keeping which stadiums are in order and which stadiums get to be seen first and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for that. Let's move on with this build from Trey Make 3. He says it's for Carmen's Dad's template challenge. 50% was completed, mainly around and behind. He did add the concrete slabs and some water in the center, but he added an extra layer to around and behind and then did the outfield. Custom decking in left, marina access, riverboats, pier access, hotels, and more. All right, let's take a look. Right field. Yeah, you can feel the Carmen's Dad with all this. The field level seating and then going into the fountain right next to the Texas Rangers batter's eye. I like the little resort up here. Oh, that's fantastic. Putting the 2 levels of seating right in there. I'm guessing that's a luxury suite. If I can get a hold of the right thing, that's what she said. I don't know if it's going to happen, fellas. I mean, it has to be, right? So I'm just going to leave it alone. We'll assume that's what happened. I see he added some luxury seats right here, too. See? There we go. 2 rows of seating. All right. Whew. Minor league field. Oh, no, it gets to a 3rd deck up here. Looking pretty good. Carmen's Dad touch again, using his favorite building to close things off, which also happens to be the building I use for the Moonshot Casino. Fantastic. Here's the water and the entryway for the docks, the people who come in there, the marina, the steamboats, the luxury hotels, and all that business. Great job hiding the green with the rocks and the greenage, or the greenery from the trees and whatnot. I like the little patch of green right here, too, the bushes. Oh, I like this little deck hanging off. And this is cool, too. Oh, we got a hold of the... Look at that. Which one is the front of this building? Either way, adding the scoreboard in front and having that little bit with the lights on it, outstanding. Team store, little bar area right there. Pretty Carmen's Dad around and behind with the party pier and the boat. This all looks good together. What is this? Oh, this is part of the scoreboard, the together part, huh? All right. We'll pull her back. We'll flip the switch. Again, I got like 27, 28 stadiums to throw in this video, so I'm going to try to get through each one a little bit quicker. I hope that's okay. Now, how did you pull this off? 101%. Looks good, Trey Make. Fun ideas in there. Thank you, Carmen's dad, for the challenge. Thank you for sharing the challenge stadiums with me so I can show them to my subscribers. If you are not yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video, too. That stuff helps. It really does. Helps our videos get shown a lot more. Helps get in more people's algorithms. And Trey Make, Carmen's dad, you guys help me make my videos better. Thanks, fellas. Off to New Mexico we go for Hawk James Stadium 26. We're going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Your altitude is 1,250 feet. Built in the year 2026 by new friend of the channel, Tufflehund 13. Now, we did see a version of the stadium, I believe, in last year's game. So here's a newer one. Did he have any notes? We should probably check that out. He says it's a rebuild of Hawk James from MLB The Show 25. Make sure you visit the Canoe Cove and tune into your radios to catch KNNU. The pattern work was something I tried last year, but always lost a portion of it on the save. So let's take a look. Right field. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's fantastic. Incredible. That looks really good, bro. This whole little deck here is fantastic. Hosting that fountain. People come out, check the fountain, maybe throw a quarter, dime, nickel in there, and then check out the ball game from up here. Oh, he's got it all the way back. That's really cool, dude. I don't remember. Was this in the... There's Canoe Cove. Canoes! We have our first canoes. Actually, we probably had some in the other one, didn't we? How did I not highlight the canoes? I'm sorry, Trey Make. But that looks great. Look at that. He takes it all the way across, and he's got the little tip in here. That's fantastic, dude. I love it. Oh, there's a little walk of fame. Cool. A couple statues. Folks are checking them out. Nice. And then you got a nice little river or stream or whatever coming all the way down. Nice. Tufflehund. Little park in the back. The railroad station is back there. Hawk James Stadium. You have to let us know. Is Hawk James a friend? I remember you said, did you make some for like another streamer or something? You have to remind me on that. Pretty sure you put it in the notes, but I show so many stadiums, man, I forget. But looks good. Lit up. Oh, he's got parts of the Red Rocks lit up as well. I saw Sewell left a message to SDS. Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see it right here. Light straight down. Yeah, they need to fix that. Now, is that something that's affecting the black walls? And I'm curious to know about the green rings, too. It's one of the better grass patterns. I think it's Yankee Stadium's. But Yankee Stadium doesn't do the white chalk outline. I prefer that. I think it's a better look than to leave the dirt circle plain. Nice work, Tufflehund. We got plenty more from you coming up in future videos. Another city in the stadiumverse that hosts a lot of stadiums is ABC. It's in XYZ, has an altitude of 100 feet, built in the year 2026 by legend GOAT, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Jace Chiff or Jace155. He says this is St. Louis-inspired build for Road to the Show, so let's check it out. Okay, right away, as someone who remade or blended a St. Louis stadium last year, I recognize this as a section in right center field over at St. Louis. Fantastic. Lots of brick, the stairs, the retired numbers up there, and the little green easy up type awning situation. Big scoreboard on top of that. Nice little walkway in front of another field level seat. Oh, no, this is an upper deck. Look at that. He hid the bottom part. Fantastic. Jace is one of the best corner guys. Look at this. He knows exactly. Ah, that's excellent. Just finding a clever way. You know, I would have just put these guys all the way over to the end. But it makes so much more sense just to kind of dial it up a little bit with some trees, some greenage, and some dirt. And it looks so good. And then you got the steakhouse, which is, of course, from St. Louis, the steakhouse building. I don't know exactly what it's called. Again, there's the funky little corner. Great job on that. Oh, look. Look how he's got all the restaurant customized to create luxury suites, and the seats go. Jace is amazing. Jace55, Jace Chiff. See him a lot over on Sewell's Discord, posting pics, and you get excited so you can get ready to see him, and I can show him for the new video. Excellent, man. Look at that. Yeah, see, there's a steakhouse, cold drink steakhouse. Just a couple buildings in the background, and the arch, of course. Wow, this. Well, I mean, I guess you did with the bricks and the windows. I was gonna say it doesn't look like you used 99%, but all this brickage in the windows, and I mean that's a whole prop right there, and then all the detailing in here. Fantastic. Looks great, bro. I'm in awe. Hilton Head Island in South Carolina is our next stop. Stadium has an altitude of 100 feet. It was built in 2026 by good friend of the channel, ZZZ Boy. He says it's a minor league ballpark that was influenced by the GOATs in the community. Definitely not my typical stadium build, but I tried thinking outside the box. It's a bit rough around the edges, but practice makes perfect. Well, let's dive in. Right field, you got the party pier. A custom party pier. Oh, look at this. How did you get the... Oh, okay, it's the deck, but a lot of it's hidden. Now, how did you pull that off? Oh, it's just the shape of that one deck sticking up. Okay, I got you now. I've never used this prop before. The lighthouse, it's also big. Most of my builds are downtown in the stadium, so, and you hid the other part in the dune. Nice. Very well done. There's the tiki hut, bunch of picnic seating, a pool. It all looks perfect out here, man. Slipknot tonight. Yeesh. Are they a real band? I don't know them. Oh, that looks great. Oh, man. That's fantastic. Whenever I see a lighthouse now, I think Pete's Dragon. I used to watch that movie all the time when I was a kid. When they're cleaning the... It's a razzle-dazzle day. I don't remember the words. That's all I gotta say. And they do that, right? They spin while they're up there. Get the big dramatic shot. And they had the dude who was like selling the fake medicine. Who wanted the dragon. Welcome to Palmetto Dunes, home of the Gators. Crazy Crab. All right, man. ZZZ. He is slipping into goathood, if you ask me. Look at that. You got the bleachers up top, and you got the fancier bleachers down low. And then the thing That's what I'm talking about. That is fantastic. Little grass patches up top next to little bars. So freaking good, dude. It's going to be a fast video, fast video. I got to get through all your stadiums so fast. I can't help it. I want to spend more time in here and study everything. That just might be your thumbnail, fellas. ZZZ, boy. What a frickin' build, man. I see canoes. We have canoes. Now, is this has to be part of the deck still, right? Oh, the docks. Gotcha. Large full dock. Yeah. Outstanding. Here we go, folks. We're only 5 stadiums in, and we have us another legend. Here we go. Black Steel Stadium in Murfreesboro, Kentucky. Altitude is near max at 5,200 feet, and it was built in 2026. Who is that legend? Why, it's our good buddy Murph075. I do a black-themed stadium every year. Tokyo Black in 23, Black Tower in 24, and Kentucky Black in 25. He says he thinks it's one of his favorite builds in a while. Well, let's dive into right field. Oh, okay, it's custom. I was left speechless for a little bit. That's cool. Different layers. And just in case I didn't stamp it, okay, so black walls do show up on the green ones too, apparently. This is fantastic. I love the kind of two separated with the bridge to take you across and behind over here. Excellent. That Murph, he's coming right along, isn't he? This whole little party section is so fun. Great stadium to use this batter's eye. Also cool. Customized the railings around the bleacher section here. Fantastic. Now, do you always do these, Murph? Because I remember the Black Towers, you use that one. The stacked restaurant style seating, and then looks like they got their own little custom. Looks like they have their own private little thing, or is that? Well, they might have to come in from under here, huh? Or the stairs. Yep, there's stairs right there. So they come in from the stairs. So that's not for them. Either way, it's fantastic. It'd be fun to hit home runs over all this and onto this deck. Beautiful. Pretty standard around and behind, although this is pretty funky and cool looking back there. We'll swing it to our normal spot where we turn on the lights and admire another Beautiful stadium from Murph. Hey, now you got black walls to match your black steel stadium. Come on, SDS. You got to get it together or leave it alone. If you don't want my loving, I'll be gone. All right. Another amazing stadium from another amazing creator. I got to use that view more for thumbnails. That's a cool shot right there. Nice job, Murph. Oh, snap. We are off to Liberty City, Florida, fellas, for Miami Vice Park from Momo 2137013. Altitude 500 feet, built in 2026. He says, just enjoying all the content and everyone's creations. They are awesome. I'm nowhere near the level of you all, but I think I'm slowly getting there, hopefully. LOL, smiley face. Oh, that's cool with this multiple tower in the background. That's a good look. I like the color of the seating. I like facing it off with the stacked stone. Again, 99% usage, little tip. With doubling up on, what is that, like 4 or 5 of them? If you killed 5 of those from one side, then you could save yourself some memory. But it looks cool. Fun way to close off the green using the laser ribbon. That looks really good. Momo. Right? So Momo, is it... Oh, I like all this stuff built into the stadium across the way. That's cool. Nice little bay or cove or harbor or channel, whatever you'd call this little body of water in here. Lazy river with, again, the lazy ribbon. With, again, the laser ribbon on it. Lazy river laser ribbon. Lazy river laser ribbon. That's tough. Lazy river laser ribbon. Lazy river laser... Lazy river laser ribbon. Lazy river laser ribbon. Not too bad. I can't even speak normal sentences. Just ask Mark. Oh, my dear Lord. I hope you guys enjoyed that, by the way. Is there any connection to Get Shorty with Momo in Miami? Because that's where John Travolta's character's from, right? Miami. Miami. Now, what's going on in the football stadium? Let's get in here. You got some seats filled up, I see. That's fun. Scoreboard is kicking in there. Got that first section seated. That's cool. Nice. Scoreboard on either side. Scoreboard. Oh, that's fun. Making a little sideline area. Hee hee. Nice job. There's the pinwheels. Fun stuff in here, bro. Momo. It's good. It's fun. Nice work. Norwich, Connecticut. Little office, although it's not Norwich, it's Stamford, of course. The ballpark at Harper's Cove in Norwich, Connecticut has a altitude of 4 feet. It was built in 2026 by new friend of the channel, DFisk72, new channel member. Thank you, sir, for your support in that arena. Says it's a AAA ballpark in Norwich, Connecticut, 21,000 seats. Left field area, you can see the pool, the Aqua Vista, and then the 300-foot wall with the deck on top. Next to that is a scoreboard walk, bar area, and behind and beyond that is the harbor area walk around. Across the harbor is the parking garage and Finn's Irish Pub, along with stores and apartments. Beyond center is the drawbridge, Jackie Robinson tribute with the number 42. Next to the scoreboard with this year's version of the game. I could add signs in the walls to make them look more realistic. Right center and right field have a lot going on with walking areas, a pond, waterfall, and concessions, bars. The outside came out nicely, and I was able to have some memory to finish it up. All right. Here we go. Holy crap, there is a lot going on in here. I like this guy. 3 folks are up here watching the game. Or 4. No, it's 3. I only see 3 heads. It's weird because the shadows or the outlines don't really match up with the peeps. But it's got the little waterfall, and he has it going into the little pond here. Fantastic. Oh, look at this. He's putting the cage on the back of the truck. That looks great. It does kind of look like a golf cart or like a gator, doesn't it? I don't think it's supposed to be a real car. There's Jackie Tribute up on the scoreboard. That's cool to put the brick right in there. Excellent. And then you added something over on the top too. Nice. There's all the water. Finn's Irish Pub. Water boats. Nice little channel docking area in here. Looks great. Oh, the covered pool. There's the Aqua Vista. And the deck. Nice work. Dennis, maybe my favorite of yours so far. Another minor league build with just the 2 decks. Seats 21K. Very nice indeed. I like the tree section out here too with the dirt kind of down. A lot of times you see elevated. That's a good look. Nice. Oh, I like the Hit It Here Cafe on top of the scoreboard walk. Yeah, lots of targets. Lots of side-to-side targets. Not so many layers. But, yeah, if you have stuff that's reachable deep, that helps. Very nice. D. Fisk 72, the ballpark at Harper's Cove. Now what's... Oh, is it part of the White House? Or the clock? White House. Did I say White House or Lighthouse? Either way, it's wrong. Oh, this is a cool entrance. Look at this. Then you got a nice little path behind here. That's great. This is some flip of Plan B right here. 211. Very nice. Flip. You got to get 2.6, man. We need us some flip 211 here, buddy. Turn on them lights. I threw a stamp on it already. Nicely done, D. Fisk. 72. A lot of fun stuff here. Yep, clubhouse is on top. Nicely done. We are still killing it, folks, in the early going of 26. Someone needs to get our channels to SDS so they can feel the love. They can see the passion that we all have for this tool. They need to see it. And then they wouldn't be able to deny updating it and keeping it fresh. Even though we managed to do that for them with our creative ideas. Well, more your guys' creative ideas. Fun stuff, Dennis. Nice job, Dennis. Thank you for sending it in. I think we have a couple from you still. Here's a city that hasn't seen a stadium yet. IDK in USA. Altitude is 5,000 feet, built in 2026. Stadium's called Nameless Stadium. Do we have to talk to it like we're in Game of Thrones? We have to say, a stadium has blue walls. A stadium has a clubhouse in right center field. This stadium was created by Scorpion 78721 or 78721. Probably that's just the way I should do it. There are no notes, so we're going to dive in. Right field, nice big wall. Big field level seating section and an upper deck on top of that. Q. Roof, old school lights. I like how this area is stacked up a little bit higher. Got some batting practice equipment in meow. There's the clubhouse. Big concourse behind with steps leading up, faced off or closed off, I guess I should say, by the arches. Always a good look. Folks are in line to get into the ballpark down here. That's pretty cute. Let's go in. Yeah, we budged. Or is this our drone shot? Lots of restaurants and kiosks and concessions and other stuff down here. Oh, that's the Brew Hoo Hoo. Donuts, ballpark eats, futuristic stuff. Lots of fun stuff under here. I like how this circles around back behind the old batter's eye and scoreboard. Trees behind, underneath here. Hit it here sign on the back of the wiffle ball field. Kids can crank some wiffle balls right out of the fence here. Wiffle ball's so fun. I need a wiffle ball league. I don't know how good I'd pitch anymore. Probably lost a few MPHs on the old slider. Well, I guess I threw a fastball. It was kind of a running or two-seamer. Like the party zone behind the windowed fencing. Awesome. And then I like this section too with the nice little roof on it. Pool behind each end of the bleachers. Yeah, each end works. Oh, look at this. This road takes you right in. Pretty standard around and behind. Scorpion 78721. Yeah, left field is really fun in this stadium. Nice big concourse back there. Used the big city. Oh, there's stuff out here too. Oh, this looks really nice out here. With the terrazzo. I remembered. Big parking lot. Miniature golf. Oh, he used all the... Oh, that's cool. Miniature golf and the playgrounds. And the groves. Fountain in the back here. Excellent. Let's end with the stadium on this view, huh? We never do that. No, I should see the back. See it from the with the lights on. This looks very well lit. Is that the key? Use these old school lights? There we go. And then we'll sneak back in the stadium. Get a good look at the black fences. Come on. I don't get it. I don't understand how such a copy-paste job can result in so many more problems the next version of the game. I mean, I guess these problems aren't as serious as last year's, but still. Man, give us a new set of props with the theme behind it like there was. And we will have some kick-ass new stadiums. Not that these aren't kick-ass, because they sure are. But, come on, man. Work with us, STS. Work with us. Nice job, Scorpion. Thanks for sending it in. Heading out to a town just west of me, Niagara Falls, NFNY. Altitude is 325 feet, built in 2026. It's called Northview Park at Niagara Falls, and it comes to us from Shadow Donkey 22. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Shadow Donkey, you made a stadium last year, and I couldn't find it in the vault. Were you Jurassic Park guy? Somebody sent me a Jurassic Park, and when I looked up Shadow Donkey, it didn't come up. But when you look up just Jurassic Park, there's like thousands of pages of them. So I never got to them, man. I'm sorry. I think I did a shout out for you to try to find a different gamer tag your name might come up under, like a Dad Bod and Spanky McSlappy situation. Jace Chiff, Jace 155, J Tangy, CMH to Phoenix. I don't need to list them all again. But anyway, he says his stadiums tend to bring the surrounding areas into the park. Little features like the falls. The little features... Niagara Falls are huge. And I did see a thumbnail. I can't see him here, obviously, but The thumbnail looks pretty cool. He said he started this park with no direction, and it came to be what it is. He wants to concentrate his energy on what you see in the game, not around and behind the stadium necessarily. He loves the boardwalk outside, left field stands. Thinks it's a fun viewpoint in the falls to walk. It's close to the real Canadian view as I could get if you're facing north. Especially proud of how this one turned out. Just wish I had more memory. Hope I enjoy. I'm sure I will. All right, right field, lots of seats, lots of rocks built in, and there's the A boardwalk. I think he said the left field he liked better. Now, I think there is some land down here at the bottom of the falls. Are you from the area, Shadow Donkey? You'll have to let me know. But I know the Niagara River goes down here. And, yeah, that's awesome. That does look really good, man. And since you're just concentrating on what you'd see, the Canadian side of the falls all goes across the river like this. It's hard. I get myself lost. But yeah, the American side is over here, and there's another group of falls back here. And then around here, they call these the Horseshoe Falls because they hook around. Niagara Falls is so fun. My wife and I stopped there on our honeymoon. We went on to Toronto, see the Yankees play the Blue Jays. But, yeah, this could be the Rainbow Bridge, where you cross over to Canada. No canoes, sadly. Here's a boardwalk just outside of left field. I'm concentrating on the scenery. Oh, there we have some canoes. Love me some canoes. Yeah, we did the Maid of the Mist once, man. You get poured on because the mist is just so strong. And then over here in the American side, which, yeah, would be right about... Yeah, this could be the American side. They actually build a deck, like right here, that you can just let Niagara Falls just dump on you. It's pretty cool. We never got to do that part. If you're a nature person and you like exploring like caves and walking through the woods and seeing, the falls, I guess I would say the American side is better. But if you like the fun, touristy, nicer city type area, the Canadian side is more for you. But the ballpark itself, he's got hills surrounding the Angels Hill, and then rocks in front of the stands here, and then using the Wrigley building on top. Excellent. Pretty standard around and behind. But let's face it, this stadium's all about the falls back there. That looks great. So fun. So very well done. We got to pull her back and look at the lights. Or look at the stadium under the lights. Or look at the area under the lights. Excellent. Very cool, sir. Shadow Donkey 22. All the detail in the rocks. It's fantastic. I remember you can get really close to this area right here, and you can see a rock that kind of hangs over the cliff where the water pours down, and you just expect it to just eventually just fall right down while you're watching. But there's a part in Superman 2, I think, where you can see it because they shot some Clark and Lois stuff there. Very well done, sir. Very fun. Very cool concept. Shadow Donkey 22. Welcome to Studio 44. I wish I could have found that stadium for you last year, boss. You'll have to let me know if that was you. I know it was some kind of Shadow Donkey. I was pretty sure it was Shadow Donkey 22. And I never got to show it, so I'm sorry. But thanks for sending this one, boss. Okay, now I could have swore that I was right about this, but I looked it up and they seem to have changed the 7 wonders of the world. Wasn't Niagara Falls and the Great Wall of China 2 of the 7? The pyramids, and then I can't remember what the rest were, but they seem to have changed. The Grand Canyon, is that? I don't know. But anyway, the whole idea was, I thought it was weird how Niagara Falls got lined up with the Great Wall of China. because that's our next stadium. It's called the Great Wall, max altitude, built in 2026. Comes to us from newcomer to Studio 44, as was Shadow Donkey, by the way. But like I said, I think last year he tried to get one in. This one comes to us from a second one, The Magician 0777. 2 out of 3 videos this year, we get 3 sevens. Where is Birds on Bats?
7777.
Where's he been? We don't have a 26 build from him yet. Anyway, sorry, Magician 0777. Just doesn't have the same ring to it. He just says it's a field built on the Great Wall of China. That's all the notes he gave me, so we'll dig in. The Great Wall. Oh, okay. Holy crap. Wow. Oh, whoa. That's fantastic. That's a great idea for a pool. I am stealing that for something, bro. That's awesome. Using the neon ring thing. And then he put the water in there. Outstanding. Nicely done. This whole corner is fun. The seats circle around the horseshoe seats. And then the big sets of stairs on either side. Outstanding. And there's some back here. I have too much fun doing that. But there's the wall. Lots of trees over here. And then seats up top. And look, they got the barbed wire to keep people from jumping over. And there's the watchtower. Fun idea, fun concept. This corner is awesome. I love this double pool. That's amazing. And then the way you face it off with the marble too. Good stuff. I mean, the rest of the stadium is pretty simple, but it's a fun idea. That stuff in that right field corner is so fun. I love running into these quirky stadiums. Well, I didn't run into it. The Magician sent it to me. But you know what I mean. Oh, so cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's super fun. Nice job, Magician 0777. Send me more, man. I love these. Staying in New York. This is nowhere New York, though. Max altitude, built in 2026. Stadium is called Joker Field, and it comes to us from good friend of the channel, TTV Shady Gaming 25. This is a custom stadium he was able to build just before he moved from Tennessee to Pennsylvania. Has a custom bar in left field with a bunch of custom concessions. It has a pier with carnival rides on it. Got a bridge going next to the pier with the ship next to the bridge. Got custom seating in left field and on the baseline. It's got a couple of targets out there in left field. Hit it here signs. Right field, triple deck with concessions up top. Nice old school roof. Around and behind, customized back here with the one apartment building. Fantastic. Then you got the old luxury plaza level. Joker Field, Shelfie Steaks, Shady Shakes, Sipes Snacks. Lots of S's. There's the CW Bar. Joker's Wild Card Bar. That's cool. Isn't it so nice to have windows again? Here. There's some hit it here signs. Oh, I like how you blended it in with the brick. That's cool. I bet that looks cool lit up. Oh, yeah. That whole left field is outstanding. Shady Gaming. The Bambino Barbecue. Oh, the roller coaster just went in. Here it comes. Climb up. Where the heck did it go? There you go. Oh, crap. It's going for that first main drop. Oh, look at that. The water, it goes under the deck. We'll catch up with it on the other side, maybe. Oh, boy. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, now it's back in. Biffed that one. There's the cage and a little restaurant up there. Bunch of concessions in the back here. Very fun. Yanks hot dogs. What do we have out here, fellas? Canoes! We have canoes. Folks can hop into the stadium from the water. That's always fun. I like how he kind of turned around the awnings here back to back. That's a nice look. That's cool. All right, I want to see this go around underneath. There it goes. Woohoo! Oh, it kind of goes through over here. Wait, does it go up above? Nope. All right, Shady Gaming. I like it. Very fun ideas in here. So are you all set up with... Well, wait, you did... It had to be on 26, right? Because they don't transfer over. But yeah, that looks cool at night. The lighthouse lit up and the carnival rides and the neon writing and the hit it here's and the Ferris wheel, of course. All fun stuff. That left field is awesome. I love all what's going on over there. Joker Field in Nowhere, New York. Nice work, man. Shooting across the Pacific to Kona, Hawaii, where we have a stadium with max elevation, built in 2026. Mahalo Field is the stadium's name, and Obituary Turtle, defending Stadium of the Year champion, is the creator. He says it's built for his brother's DD team, the Kona Waves, located in Kona, Hawaii. Online capable using the wall template the year 2525. My brother requested max altitude to assist in bomb threats. I love the way the stands in the press box turned out behind home plate. Custom suites behind home and down the sidelines. I'm hooked on building smaller minor league stadiums, and I'm probably going to stay in this lane for a while. Let's take a look. Oh, this is great. All the green with the blue facing off. Good look. This is fantastic, this little layer of green. Are fans allowed to hop that fence, grab a home run ball? Or will they get stopped? Kona Waves. Lots of waterfalls all over the place. Lots of canoes. The rocks and the trees, and it's all beautiful. Look at this. This freaking guy. That looks definitely a minor league vibe. Yeah, there's the press box. Custom suites. And the sidelines. Okay, yep. Using the minor league window. And then, is that a lazy river mixed in? Oh, no. Oh, it's not even the minor leagues. It's the back window to this guy. Excellent. This whole corner with the Tiki Hut restaurant and picnic tables. Obituary Turtle doing obituary turtle things. This is a great thumbnail right there. Beautiful work. I don't even know what to say. What else to make sure I check out? Got some bleachers in here to help create those custom luxury suites he was talking about. The little concession areas is fantastic. This whole bridge and the way he's got it lined with the green and the waterfalls under. It's just art, pure art. Beautiful art at that. The rocks leaking over, the fences where they don't want people jumping in. Could be hitting home runs on the sign, over the Aloha sign, onto the Aloha sign, into here, up here, up here. Just different distinguishable places where you can point out, as opposed to, oh, the fourth row, oh, the fifth row. Mark Stevens, a legend. And he's only been sending stadiums in for one full year. The end of 24 is when I got my first. Well, the end of 24's life. We might have been in the year 25. But it was the end of 24's life, and then all of 25. And now he's off to an amazing start here. Fantastic, Mark. Thank you once again. Here's another newcomer to Studio 44. This stadium is called the Algiers Point Field. It's in New Orleans, Louisiana. Has an altitude of 10 feet. Built in 1975, this new creator goes by the gamer tag, Who Can It Be? Meow. Who can it be? Meow. I just watched Super Troopers and Club Dread, and I saw a trailer for Super Troopers 3. I'm super stoked for that. He says, I always made dome stadiums in New Orleans, but figured it's time I'd let my franchise players deal with the Louisiana heat. PNC Park is my home stadium, so my default favorite style is a park right next to a river like this. He has several issues joining the left field seating area to the main seating area along the third baseline. I eventually gave up and just created that gap with a little fan zone inside. Thanks, Phil. New to the Discord community and your channel. Hey, listen, the Discord is all Sewell, man. He got that up and running, and it's been a huge part of keeping this group of people together and the challenges and coming up with ideas for challenges and all that stuff. So all the Discord credit goes to Sewell. Also, sorry if this came through more than once. The Google Doc was acting wonky. It happens. No big deal. All right, let's take a look at Algiers Point Field. Yeah, very Pittsburgh right here. Oh, it's gorgeous, though. But you got the swampy New Orleans types tree. What kind of tree is that? Is it a willow? Swamp moss. Okay. Is that a name of an actual tree? But I like how you got it triangled in there like that. That's outstanding. Every single one. And they got the little benches and the picnic areas. And yeah, this reminds me of behind the seats at PNC Park. PNC Park? PNC Field? I don't know. Well, we ate back there before the game on the last game that we were there in 17. But he's got the bridge over here that takes you over. Could this be creating like a basketball or like the dome where the Saints play? Why can't I think of the freaking name of it? But oh my goodness, this is a fantastic little strip along the river. You got the steamboat. Outstanding. Yeah, this riverfront area alone is worth the stamp. Oh, Oh, okay. Yeah. Little parts of the brew hoo hoo sticking out. Nicely done. More trees in the background. Little plaza area seating and then some field level seating underneath. So cool. Got their own little private rooms in there. Nice. Pretty standard around and behind. But yeah, this is a beaut. Where can it be? Meow. Is it Super Troopers? Is it that song? Is it other stuff? Who can it be? Meow. I said, where can it be now, didn't I? I don't even know who sings that song. That's a nice shot. Flip that light switch. Take a look. Yeah, all the buildings back there lit up. Fantastic. The singers club back there making the big light. Nice work. Who can it be? Meow. This is another stadium from Carmen's dad challenge. He built a template, and the challenge was to create off that template. This is Kinetic Dynamics Park. It's in Rock City, USA, max altitude, built in 2026 by Columbus to Phoenix Jeff, or J Tangi, as it shows up when you search the stadium. Says it was based on a Finish the Stadium challenge from Carmen's dad. Carmen's dad created the template, and he turned that template into a dome. Carmen's dad placed some fountains in center field. I added another fountain over the storage area and placed a batting shell in there to aim for as well. All right, well, let's take a look. Right field, the seats. Next to that, nice little fountain with 42 in front. Nice. There's the shell. All right, using the hotel. Kinetic Dynamics Park, very nice. Then the old entrance cage as windows. Cage? What is it? Fencing? Just entry gate. Trying to get too fancy with it. All right, got the airport hangar up here. Not the hangar, the terminal. And then in front of that, we have a bunch of picnic seating, the ramp to take you up. Excellent. Waterfalls on either side of the Texas Rangers Batters Hill. One of Carmen's dad's favorite to start with. Yeah, nice job of closing that all the way around, Jeff. Two-decker, about 35,000 seating. So, yeah, nice job on the roof as well. I mean, doesn't that kill your memory, though? I'm trying to find a new way to pull off the roof at the casino. I need to just start calling it the casino because I just start calling it the ballpark, the Moonshot Casino. And it takes an hour and a half to say. So, yeah, the way these are done underneath, fantastic. Buddy M's. I like the fountain area back here. Fantastic. With the different plants and trees and the stacked stone. Looks great. Columbus to Phoenix, Jeff. But yeah, I'd love to find a nicer way to maybe, I don't know if nicer is the right word, I guess. I'm looking for less memory way of closing that stadium off, the casino. It's still a work in progress. I'm doing so many, I have so many drafts saved in my own vault here. I need to start recreating Brooklyn Bomb Squad and United Airlines, and I need to start making guys. I did find a roster with partially made dudes, so the rest of the roster is empty, but I can start editing those guys in and slowly get to the point where I have Ricky Davis All-Stars or the San Diego Canoes, and then I'll make the Canoes on a live stream. I think that'll be really, really fun. But Columbus to Phoenix, Jeff. Nice work on the template. Did Carmen's dad do all this back here too? This does have Carmen's dad touch on it. Smart using this rounder building as a base to the roof and the track. Nice work. Channel member. Columbus to Phoenix, Jeff. We have another one in the queue from him. Going to show up later in this video. Again, always happy to show 2 stadiums to those flashy canoe level members. Another newcomer to Studio 44 brings us our next stadium. This is Bricktown Ballpark in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Altitude is 1,201 feet, built in 2026. This new creator to Studio 44 is Tekage 2? You'll have to let me know in the comments. He says this is one of the first stadiums I've ever created. It's kind of supposed to be an upgraded version of the minor league stadium in Oklahoma City. Ran out of storage and didn't get to properly finish the outside of the stadium the way I wanted to. Happens to us all, my friend. Could be better, but I think it has some cool elements. Just started making stadiums, so I'm still trying to get the hang of it, but I wanted to see what everyone's thoughts are about this one. All right, well, let's take a look. Right field. I like the smaller second deck over bleachers. Always cool. Probably going to reach some of these upper decks. You know, that's my favorite part of a stadium where there's different layers and levels. Maybe on the roof, especially in a home run derby. I like the Cardinals apartment building right across the street here. People are peeking in without a ticket. Excellent corner deck for sure. Nice. There's the Splash Club. Oh, that's fun. With the home run apple, and then right behind it, that pool area. Yes, sir. We are off and rolling with another great stadium from another newcomer to Studio 4. Yeah, man. This is fantastic. Definitely very St. Louis vibes with, of course, the steakhouse and this guy, the like standing room only area. Although I think there are benches in that area, if I remember correctly. But I like the Bricktown Brewery with the Hit It Here cafe sign. But yeah, back to St. Louis. The building, of course, is also St. Louis. Hall of Fame Terrace. Oh, that's awesome. I like how it kind of leaks over this field level seating here. Very well done. Just freaking good, man. Nicely done. First showing in Studio 44 is stamped. This is fun. I really like this. The way it leaks over. And then there's the glove. That could be fun because you can maybe hook some around. And then the restaurant seating right up along the railing here. And I like this little hidden triangle here. Now I thought all the fans wore. Oh, I can't get. There we go. The show. So I was like, there's no Dodger pinstripes. Like, I thought they all wore Dodger shirts, but I guess not. See, these guys all got Dodger shirts on. Well, this dude just got a short sleeve button. So glad we took the time to check that out. Yeah, Splash Club. Oh, he's got the little window in there, too. Nice. I like the extra wooden fence on top of all the brick on the railings, especially. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I already saw this. For a second, I thought it went further underneath because I was at a different angle. That's what she said. Flip that light switch. Man, does it look good. Congratulations, sir, on a fantastic stadium. You'll have to let me know how to say your gamer tags. I think I'm going to be saying it a lot, man. I know we got at least one other stadium in the queue from you. And I hope we get to see it soon. Got to edit this bad boy and get it released. From a new version of a minor league field, we move to a new version of a legendary field. This is Wrigleyville in Chicago, Illinois. Altitude is 100 feet, built in 2026. The big difference, though, is this was not made by someone new to Studio 44. No. We are looking at the person with the second most stadiums ever seen in Studio 44 and new fan of Cocoa Dynabites with marshmallows, Sandman Dan. You guys heard the story in the last video. I accidentally sent him my cereal and he sent me a picture of his kid eating it. So funny. Didn't have many notes, just my new version of Wrigley Field. Let's take a look. I already love the quirky dimensions. That's a fun way to arrange the center field wall. Out and right, he's got the ivy on the walls. He's got the train acting as that yellow line. Stacked seating with, oh no, it's standing room only back here. Okay. All right, mixing in the wood with the deck to kind of create that counter. Excellent, yeah. Oh, look at all this up here. Beautiful. Then he's got the Major League sign built into the bricks. Very fun. Quirky little corners in here, this little niche. Using Detroit's batter's eye. More stuff all the way around the back. The signs up there look great. And then left, a bunch of home run decks. This all looks cool. The Billy Goat Tavern. I forgot what the Billy Goat thing is. The ritual. Like, I don't remember. Like, didn't they, like, blow up the ball, too, that what's-his-face got in the way of? That kept Moises Alou from catching that ball. Wrigleyville up here. Yeah, definitely got some Wrigley inspiration in this build. Mixing in the buildings with the home run deck. Love it. And then that looks good too. A little dirt sticking out where you can put the bushes or the flowers, whatever you want to call them. Nice. Pretty standard around and behind till you get right here. Woo! There's a cool place to put the old school scoreboard. Sandman Dan. The Wrigley type buildings, of course, with bleachers on top. It surrounds the stadium in that brick. Trees around it. Now, Dan was saying, look, yep, he took the advice. He's been told, like a lot of people have told me, put the lights way up high, and I've noticed it in stadiums too. And it works pretty well. Looks very well lit. Of course, except for the black walls. I apologize, fellas. Maybe I just haven't paid enough attention. I still haven't heard if this shows up in a game or not. I think maybe I heard maybe someone didn't. But I don't understand why it would stop when it got to the out of play walls as opposed to the home run walls. I don't know. Very creative, very unique, very fun ideas in here. Lots of chaotic levels of standing room only and bleachers and concessions and little wedges that kind of build right into the batter's eye here. Sandman Dan's builds are always incredibly unique. Boom. There you be, sir. Dan, do you have any left? I had some Cocoa Dynamites yesterday for breakfast. They were delicious. Best cereal ever. Cocoa Dynamites with marshmallows. Back up north of the border, fellas, where we have Adidas Dome. This is Spanky McSlappy24 or Dad Bod OG. He says, ever finished a stadium to then realize you forgot the lights? I realized this after I uploaded it, and I don't know what I could sacrifice for the lights, so I guess it's just day games for this park, so no lights. All right. Man, I love the park. Look at all the decoration for the Adidas, the 3 lines. Nice. CD Steakhouse. Excellent up here. How much memory do you need for the lights? Spanky's Bar, they hit it here, blended into that black, is fantastic. And this is that dual towers building. Oh, he's got 2 of them. Sewell's Hotel and Suites. Murph's Pizza, Dad Bod. All the Mariners retired numbers again with the 3 lines in the middle. So good. And again, using the letters to create numbers by just flipping them around. See, that's it. That kills a lot of memory. But what a beautiful way to present them. KNNU. Oh, I like how the steps kind of go down with the slope of the wall. I mean, I guess they don't kind of go. They do go with the wall. SCTV, KNNU, Gorilla. Pretty standard roundabout behind. Nope, until you get here. 44 Club. Adidas Dome. Sewell's Hotel and Suites. Fantastic. Spanky's Bar. We already looked at that. Yeah, I like this one, how it curls all the way around the top deck. And now I'm dizzy. Yeah, Dad Bod is a goat, man. The luxury suites going across behind here. Fantastic. Very Murph Black. His Black series, Black Steel series that we just saw from him. Love the curved deck. You do such a good job of lining these up nicely. That's a tedious job. Ugh. So good. CD Steakhouse. Yeah, man. That's fantastic. Now, what are the... Are you kidding me, dude? That is absolutely brilliant. It's perfect. Now, how do you find to do something? Those must be part of that already. Guess in the real... Oh, okay. It's like glass, maybe. Yeah, there's glass in there. I never noticed it had those little posts jolting out and then glass connecting them all. I have to find a way to use those buildings. I think that's a really good look in the ballpark. And I like how you have the upper deck in the middle here. You got the contemporary upper deck, and then this guy in the middle, but then you have Plaza on top. I think that's cool. The different angles. Fantastic, Dad Bod. Simply beautiful. Here's the first stadium of 26 from one of the goats in the community. Legend, goat, whatever you want to call them. This is XP Grind In Style. Another stadium in ABC XYZ. Max altitude built in 2026. That goat, ladies and gentlemen, that legend, that artiste is Great Scott 18660 or Scotty Warren. He says during one of Sewell's early live streams this year, he mentioned we should all make a grind stadium. This was my attempt, but I'm sure it'll be washed out by the Costco's and La Graza BS. It was fun to build, though. I've got another one I'm working on. Also, working on the metal trestles as a window feature. Interesting. I tend to build in threes. When I get an idea, I build 3 stadiums with that idea. Hopefully one of them works out. I'll have more coming your way as I've got a few in the works. As always, thank you and keep up the good work. You got it, boss. Thank you for sending them my way. Excellent. Yeah, this building, it's a perfect building to host a bunch of luxury suites or luxury seating. Then you have a plaza level that goes all the way around. Nice. That looks really good. That's a great way to do the seats behind. Scotty Warren, this guy. So fantastic. Putting the tile in there amongst the brick to give it a nice little highlight. There's the Western Metal Supply Company building, and then right next to that is another one of those castle-type factories. Oh, the waterfall. Oh, surrounded by the stacked stone. Some Obit Turtle style decoration. Oh, using the awning. Okay. Man. Oh, yeah, here's the trestles. Now, how much memory does that take up, though? It looks fantastic. You got all the trees behind it. The hills. Yeah, this is where you want to grind. Not frickin' Costco again. Why? Why? Do so many people download it and re-upload it and use it? It's garbage. This one is amazing. Oh, now the waterfalls are doing it? Have we seen that before? Oh, we have a hidden canoe. With the baby, though. Oh, my dear Lord. It's just a baby. Oh, Scotty. The lights look great. Lining up over here. They can kind of double as a railing. Maybe it's that wire. Scott's goat. No denying that. Scotty, glad to have you back in Studio 44 for MLB The Show 26. I did see we have one more in the queue from you. One of Sewell's challenges. I'm not sure if he showed those yet, though. So we'll have that one set aside for later. And I'm sure I'll get to see those new ones when you got them ready. Oh, you used the warehouse to face off. Yeah, that fits nicely in this build. And it looks like you wanted extra signage, so you hid most of this building to get this sign on top. Very nice. Go. Here's a build from an older friend of the channel. Well, we've seen a few from him. 3, 4, 5. Very scattered over the last, I'd say, at least couple of years. This is Ocean Casino Field. It's in Atlantic City. Has an altitude of 50 feet, and it was built in 2026. That old friend of the channel is Scott and Candy 14. He says Atlantic City inspired field, Showboat Hotel, and the Ocean Casino are real places. Yes, Showboat Hotel. I named my stadium Showboat Field. When I made an Atlantic City stadium, it was crap. But, yeah, I named it Showboat Hotel because I Googled it and found out a real hotel there. So that's cool. And Ocean Casinos are real places. I included it in right field with left field along the coastline, allowing for splash balls if you can hit it past the boardwalk. Right field corner features a pool with a fountain to hit in as well. Right field. Oh, this little niche is fantastic. The steps taking you into this little building. Now, what is that door? Oh, okay. It's part of the concessions. Fantastic. Yeah, this little section's nice. Layer, 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 layer. Showboat Hotel. There's another door to get in. That's what's whoa, 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 whoa. Scott and Candy 14. I love that. Look at this whole corner is amazing. There's the Ocean Casino. I got to get back into doing it again. Those little fun little polls at the end. What was the best stadium in the video? This is definitely up there. Canoe in the water. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, you can definitely get it over this boardwalk. High fence on the boardwalk. Hit it here. Oh, cool. You can go way in there. Meow. Meow. Here I go again, fellas. This is a lot of fun. Rico, you gotta rebuild that stadium, bro. Okay, last time, I promise. Use the Cincinnati scoreboard. That's the thing. Getting over the boardwalk isn't the hard part. It's getting it in between the boardwalk and this scoreboard. You might be able to get a couple over. Definitely in a home run derby game. 325. That's not too bad. I like this little niche that sticks out. The raceway sign. This plaza section's cool as well with the concessions, the pinwheels. This right field, though, outstanding. Very, very, very well done. That whole corner, amazing. Interesting upper deck, too. But again, I always like the funky angles. It's kind of like he created his own contemporary upper deck up here. Nicely done, dude. Scott and Candy 14. I'd love to hear more from you as well. Get you in a live stream or a premiere or one of those shows where everybody calls in. I remember some good builds from you, sir. This one might be your best so far. I'm starring this one as a possible top 26 to 26 stadium, that's for sure. Fantastic. Scott and Candy. That could be your thumbnail. And you're only at 89%, dude. OMG. So much room. Yeah, I took a screenshot in case I use it as the thumbnail. Don't forget, fellas, I would love to see your screenshots for the slideshows. Send them my way. Name of the stadium, your gamer tag, and I'll put them in the slideshows. I'm collecting some on my own, too, but I think it'd be easier if I got some from all of you and labeled. I'd appreciate that help. All right, moving on. We turn to Rochester, Minnesota for this next build. It's called Cascade Lake Park. Altitude is 1,129 feet, built in 2026 by Junior 537, who, if I'm not mistaken, has had a build in every video so far this year. This is my first attempt at a retractable roof stadium. This is Cascade Lake Park, located in Rochester, Minnesota, home to the Minnesota Woolly Mammoths. Unfortunately, ran out of real estate to do much outside the ballpark, but focus more on details presented inside the ballpark. So let's take a peek. Windows look great with the, futuristic roof. Okay, nice. See, now I've always loved this look, but I always felt like these guys hanging down had to have something. But when you get in here, it doesn't look bad. Or when you play these stadiums and games, it's not bad. But it also seems like, well, these are bigger pieces, aren't they? How big are the pieces? Oh, okay, not that big. But I thought it might save some memory by doing it that way. But yeah, this is fun. You got the Herd Locker and Mammoth Meats, Woolly Smash Burgers, the Woolly Bullies. All right, I like that. Perfect place to use that wooden counter and then the blue windows on top. Fantastic. Folks are watching guys warm up. Great job on the bullpen here. Using the trestle. Perfect. Left field also looks pretty cool with the double layered bleachers and little scoreboard back here, using the gate as a window again. Buddy M's just over. Now this is cool. This is a good idea. Flipping the scoreboard around, hiding it with the brick and the MLB logo there. That's a cool look for sure. Mammoth Club Hall of Fame. Let's sneak in here. Oh, this is It's not often you see inside like this. That's great. Please don't take this the wrong way because I really like this, but it's kind of like a mausoleum. And as cool as those are, I wouldn't be caught dead in there. I've done that joke before, right? I'm sure. Seriously, me in the mausoleum over my dead body. I know some people are dying to get in there. Fantastic. Junior, 537. Great ideas in here. To close off the dome, to use the futuristic roof. The Hall of Fame inside the building is great. Right inside Buddy M's, it looks like, right? Is that where it was? Nope. Back here? Oh, it's in the other one. The other dual layered restaurant. Oh, he kind of created it. That makes it even better. Nice job. That's really cool. Is it lit up in there somehow? Yep. The seat indicators. Perfect. Deep and right. Now, how does it look with the lights on with the futuristic roof? I mean, it's usually, I guess, pretty good once you get in here, huh? Yeah, that looks good. Junior 537. Way to go. Moving on to another legend in the community, someone who's been a friend to Studio 44 for a long time, is our good buddy Bo Tiger. He has Haynes Field for us to check out. It's in ABC, USA. Altitude is 500 feet, built in 2026. No notes, so we're going to dive right in. Right field looks outstanding. I love the smaller fence, the different levels of standing room only. Fantastic. Trestles are holding them all up. And over here, you got some plaza with the laser ribbon in front, scoreboards underneath, standing room in front. Beautiful. You got the loft here in the corner. Bo Tiger on the foul pole. Bo Tiger, a member of Studio 44, by the way. Thank you, sir, for your support. And then I see things like this that makes me even more flattered. What do we got here? The 400 Club. Oh, this is cool. It almost looks like it's like a prop that you built into, but it's all original, right? Done with, concourse pieces and stairs and railings. Tons of fun. Then you got the ramp around thing. Isn't that what they call it? Yep, ramp around. Then you got the outlet mall back there, little playground, some trees. 2 levels of seating, Haynes Field. Oh, this is all great too. Little nod to Sewell over there as well with SCTV. I'm wearing my Stadium Center shirt today, as you can see. I keep forgetting every paycheck. I say, all right, I'm going to get a Sewell I Build Stadium shirt. I got to have one of those. And then these things called bills get in the way and take all my money. But I'll get one, Sewell, I promise. I want one so bad. I am a little mad that you thought of that before me. Asshole. Flip that light switch. And we have the black walls again, but the place looks fantastic. Bo Tiger is a legend. There is his stamp as we creep in here a little bit more and check out the place at night. Extra lights to light up the outlet mall. Bo Tiger, his trademark, right into the foul pole. Lovely, lovely. Nod to Sewell back here. Beautiful little counter style, or not counter style, like high tops, right? Are they high tops? No, they're regular tops. The high tops are circle, right? And there's 2 chairs, or there 4 chairs. I don't know. Either way, this is fantastic. Little broadcast area. Bo Tiger. Long-time friend of the channel. Excellent work, sir. Keep sending them stadiums to me, man. We missed you in 25. Only had like 2 stadiums from you all year. Rolling right along with the stadium from a good friend of the channel. This is Elliot Bay Park in Seattle. It has an altitude of 180 feet, and it was built in 2026. That good friend of the channel is Shays2525. He was kind enough to answer my call to reach out to the channel, maybe make a live stream or a premiere one day. He said it's kind of tough because he's coaching his kids and he's out in the West Coast, so I get it. Glad to have you respond to the call out because I do really enjoy your stadiums. As for this one, he says it's a concept Seattle stadium located across from Elliot Bay from T-Mobile Park, which is the current location. This is a re-imaging of a park from 24 of the same name, built into the side of a hill, stretching out into the water. Let's have a look. What do I notice right away? Canoes! We have canoes. I've never really looked at the flashy canoe from this angle before. I didn't realize it was so wide at the end. Yeah, that's the back of it, right? Oh my god, I can't wait to make the San Diego canoes. But I like how he has the stacked stone in here. That's fantastic. But yeah, right up to the water, he's got that stacked stone walkway using, what are these, letters? Nice. To hold the walkway up. And you got some sailboats, and there's the city across. And there's, is that T-Mobile? Or is that the football stadium? Or are they both? I thought they were pretty close to each other. Never been to Seattle. Oh, this is cool. He hid the ship and just left the containers in there. That's awesome. Yeah, I love all this. Fantastic. Stacked stone hosting that tree. Bleacher section in front of the scoreboard. And then a walkway on top of the scoreboard connected to this plaza level seating. More canoes underneath. Nice. Pretty simple around and behind. Wow, where's all the memory used up? Over here, all the rocks maybe? And there's a lot of boats and, yeah, it's a lot of memory. Fantastic view from home plate, I'm guessing. Excellent. Oh, you hit a home run to right field and see all those buildings back there? Super fun. I like this too. Seats 24K. Hills there. Yep, there's the hill he's talking about, built into the hills. There's a little neighborhood over here. Full shipping container, more buildings. And the Needle, right? The Space Needle. Did we discover that last time? Then the CN Tower is in Toronto. And there's one in Niagara Falls. What's the name of the tower in Niagara Falls? The Skylon Towers in Niagara Falls. My wife and I have a picture up there on our honeymoon. I'll have to find that. Man, we haven't been to Niagara Falls in a minute. We need to go. I freaking love Niagara Falls. And I love the stadium. Shays2525. Thanks again for reaching out. Thanks for the stadium. Let's throw you a stamp real quick. Very fun, creative ideas in here. Moving right in to a stadium created by another gentleman who reached out in the comments last time I showcased one of his stadiums. This is Samurai Stadium in, oh boy, here we go, Toshima, Japan. Max altitude, built in 1274. Holy hell. This is a very old stadium. But he says this is probably the first stadium I've ever made that I prefer playing at night than day. That's interesting. I definitely, when I go to games, I prefer night games than day games. usually sit there and just roast under the sun, you know, because, you know, it's summer. But B, just the city in the background is all lit up and the stadium's lit up. It's just such a cooler atmosphere to me. But yeah, this creator is Jude3 Cardinal. He said from the first video of 26, he appreciates the support every year. Except 21, he made a new version of that mini mountain park, which is all over the vault, by the way. And he tries to add similar features, Hidden Plane and the GOAT, just to name a couple. He likes to make mini mountain park as his first stadium every year to see how much I've improved over the years and what more I can add. Yeah, it's great to hear from him because he's got some great stuff. Like I said, every time I run into a stadium of his in the vault, if he didn't request it yet, I'm thinking, ooh, I should show the stadium. It looks really cool. I found a gem in the vault, and then it shows up in my queue to be shown, and I'm like, oh, that's why it's so good. But yeah, here we go. Let's go. What does he say about this one? Oh yeah, he said the lights. Okay, well, we'll take a look at the daytime. Look at this. The last stadium I showed of 25 from Sewell and Obituary Turtle. The tiger sticking out of the rocks, and oh, everything's lit up. Hey, what do we have hidden down here, fellas? Canoe! Great bleachers. Fantastic. Oh, there's a little fruit cart, little veggie or fruit. What are those? Are those like kiwis, or they look like rocks you'd skip, like moss-covered rocks you'd skip into the water? Those are clearly apples. I'm guessing these are plums or grapes. Too big for grapes, right? Like, nice little deck along the home run fence. Some standing room only crowd is there. Little bridge built in. Seamus Finnegan blows up this bridge, doesn't he? Boom! And Harry Potter 7, doesn't he? Here's another. Now what is? Oh, it's a bunch of This dude. What do I say about Jude Cardinal? 2,000 capacity, and with all this greenery and nature and all the little trolley system here. Oh, into the top. And it goes down like underground. That's fantastic. There's another canoe. Little stream that goes in front of this seating section here. Hit It Here Cafe with the owl. Ooh, has he always had a bat? Why do I not recognize the bat? I guess I don't see the owl statue very much, do I? Oh, this is great too. This elevated over the water. Awesome, man. The realistic stadiums are great. The novelties are great. You guys kick freaking ass. Now what's out here? Oh, some boats. But yeah, I got a quick glimpse of the lights there. Sorry, that caught my eye in center field. I wanted a better look. Back her up again, and we'll show her again. Look at that. That may be the thumbnail now, fellas. Samurai Stadium. That's simply gorgeous. That's our thumbnail for sure. I got nice little blank space of sky over there in left field where I can put some graphics. Yeah, man. Jude3 Cardinal. I'm not sure if you've made a thumbnail before. Your stadiums are certainly worthy of them. I just never happened to do it. Today's the day. Thank you, sir. Moving on to a gentleman who I believe it made their debut in the last video. PNC Park, Raleigh, North Carolina. Altitude 441 feet. Built in 2026. That creator is Caniac. You'll have to let me know. But he also shows up as Tonsorial Sign 22. He says in the notes, this is built to be next to Carolina Hurricane NHL Arena and North Carolina State Football Stadium. I wanted to give it a relaxed feel. Right field, field level seating with the big scoreboard above. Nachos and hot dogs built right into the. Now this is a parking garage, right? Yep, a complex parking garage. It's a good building for closing off a stadium. You can put the big signs on there. Maybe a camera well right here with the marble in front of those folks. There's a nice relaxed area right here. It's the slab. But there's plenty of picnic seating and concessions. Ooh, I like the steps up. Fantastic. I like the laser ribbon in front of the, well, it's attached to, but kind of blended into that slab. So that looks fun. A pool area in here. Nice. And the steps right down from the restaurant into the pool. Dig it. Love it. Just told my wife earlier, every once in a while, turn into Jim Rome. Love that guy. Loves fat guys. Fat guys are great. David Wells, big fat guy. Is he still on? Does he still do anything? Bunch of restaurants back here. Stacked stone in front of the pool. Oh, the waterfall in the back too. Nice. Hid the ugliness of the signs with some bushes and such.
Jim Rome does still have a show.
My wife tells me from the other room Jim Rome is still on the air.
Show 3 to 6. CBS Sports.
CBS Sports, Jim Rome Radio. Love that guy. Was it Jim Everett? He kept calling Chris Everett, and Jim Everett knocked him on his ass. Chris Everett was a tennis player, right? And he kept calling him Chris. And he got all mad at him. I'm sure we brought that up before. Oh, I like this out here, too, this water. Looks like it could be like a man-made pond. Man, yeah, look at this lighting situation. Come on. That should light up that pond beautifully. Do they still have ticket requests? Maybe we all need to put in a ticket about the lighting and the green around the pitcher's mound. That looks great. That's a good shot right there. All right, Caniac. Tonsorial sign 22 if you're looking up the stadium in the vault. That's how it'll show up. Glad to have you back so soon. Keep them coming. And now we move on to someone who is making their debut in this video. This is Riverside Stadium in Tokyo, Japan. Altitude is 5 feet, built in 2026. Puniki Samurai. Puniki? No comments, just that this is his first stadium in Studio 44. Let's take a peek at right field. You got a big home run fence with windows into walls for folks to check out the action during the game. I like that you're taking care of your artificial intelligence people. Your crowd can't fall in there. Boom, boom. Nice. Ooh, this is a nice big marble deck. Oh, and all this back here is cool too. It kind of wraps around and connects to the actual. That's awesome. Super cool. Hit it here. Escalators bringing you up and down. Concessions back here. Nothing standard around and behind about this. Holy crap. Very fun. Over in left field. Pool area behind the windows. And a little beach area. Sandy. Oh, Sandy. Sandy. Oh, my God. John Travolta. Oh, my God. Excellent. Party pier, the bridge, lots of background stuff. Towers and islands and bears. Oh, my. Radio tower. More islands. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Hit it here right on the boat. Love it. You try to hit that boat. Baseball. It's a monster shot. Love baseball. All right. Puniki. Puniki. Samurai. Excellent. Man, all the new blood coming in strong. It looks like a lot of you guys are reaching out to Sewell's Discord, too. It's good to have everybody over there sharing their pictures and news and updates and rumors and all kinds of different stuff. I don't know what else to say about it. I like how you stacked up this area of seating back here. Very quirky, very unique, very congested, and just how a stadium should be in my eyes. Can you hit splash shots? How deep is this out here? 300, so yeah. It is a pretty fat concourse, though, or walkway, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, some dude left me comments. Speaking of what you're supposed to call things, let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm always asking if it's a beam or a pillar or whatever. So PBake12 says, "Hi Phil, structural engineer here to help with the vocab question. Vertical structure support members are columns, piers are posts. With all the ones shown in the builder, I would consider columns. They can be any shape, while beams are only horizontal support members. These can be either girders, joists, or beams. For the stadium creator, calling anything spanning horizontally a beam is acceptable, but don't call vertical-oriented supports beams. Members going diagonal would be considered braces." All right, yeah, I... Now, did that answer what you'd call, like, this thing? Vertical structure support columns. Or is it a column or a pier? Because it's like multiple things. But I'm glad it's awesome that we got people paying enough attention to the videos. Because I feel so many people just buzz right through just to get a look at the stadium, maybe have the volume even turned down. But it's cool to know that there are folks out there who actually listen and answer the questions. So thank you, PBake12. Appreciate it, man. And thank you, Punicky or Punicky Samurai. Army mateys, Captain Morgan's back with another stadium for us to plunder. Oceanfront Park in Los Angeles, California has an altitude of 1 foot. Built in 2026, as I said before, it was Captain Morgan. He says that he built the stadium for the Angels. God knows they need it. They sure do. I'm not sure if there's any lighthouses in Southern California, but I love using that prop. And the swimmers in the ocean better watch out. Oh, shit. Do we have sea creatures in there? Oh, look at this right field. I love it. Is that, yeah, upper deck. There's something about the upper deck coming right up to the home run fence, making it so steep, so close. That looks cool. And you added the stairs in between. Excellent, dude. Yeah, it's weird that they don't have any natural steps in these, and if you connect them, there's just nothing. So it's cool that you added those. It looks good. And then the buildings in the background with the balconies, and the Western Metal Supply Company is disguised. Same stadium creator for 5 years. Bless you. And he made a question mark with the S turned around. Fantastic. I love it. And it's right next to the San Diego studio sign. Well done. Oh, Captain Morgan. Aye, matey, we're going after SDS Studios. Have I ever told my pirate joke before? One of the stand-up comics I used to work with told this joke. He said that there's a pirate. He needed more pirates, to man the secondary ships. He couldn't find anybody, but one day this dude shows up with a hook on his hand, a peg leg, and an eye patch. And the captain says to him, "Hey, I don't need to look any further. We don't need to have an interview. You're my guy." And he goes, "Arr, of course I'm your guy. I'm the best pirate in the world. Arr." And he says to him, "Just out of curiosity, though, how did you get a peg leg? And he goes, "Arr, I'll tell you how I got a peg leg. I was walking through the swamp one day. Alligator jumped up and bit my foot off. Arr." He goes, okay. Now, how about the hook for a hand? How'd you get a hook for a hand? He goes, "Arr, I'll tell you how I got a hook for a hand. I was walking through the market in India and I stole something. They chopped my hand off as punishment. Arr, that's how I got the hook." Oh, okay. And what about the eye patch? "Arr, I'll tell you how I got the eye patch. I was walking in the forest one day, looked up, bird pooped right in my eye." And he goes, "And because of that, you need an eye patch?" And he goes, "No, it was my first day with the hook." That's a great joke. My wife's in the other room saying, "So not a good joke." It's hilarious.
It's too much setup for not a good enough punchline.
But it's funny going "arr" all the time. I'll put a comment up. I'll try to remember. Well, no, I'm reminding me right now. Put a poll in the premiere chat. Was that a good joke or not? Oh, look at the beachfront right here. That's fantastic. And what do we have in there, fellas? Oh, there's the swimmers. Oh, shit. There it is. Oh, dear. The swimmers are in trouble. There's a shark in the water. Or is it just this guy? Is that playing the part of a shark? Or, I mean, this guy is probably going to eat everybody anyway, right?
You didn't hit the canoe button.
Well, I got interrupted. My wife says I didn't hit the canoe button. That's because I got interrupted by the shark. But yeah, maybe the people on the canoes are going to be safe. There's the lighthouse. Excellent. Yeah, this is all gorgeous. This is excellent. The highway bringing you. Yeah, this gives me a GTA 5 vibe. This is going to take you up to the Malibu. But this stadium is fantastic. Nice job, Captain Morgan. This may be my favorite of yours so far. And the water's coming through from maybe under the road. Or maybe it's a natural fountain, or not a natural, man-made fountain or pool. Either way, it looks great. And this is all street level. And yeah, I'm marking this one down, fellas. This one's getting some asterisks next to it as a potential top 26 of 26 early on. Outstanding. You got the Navarro canoe deck. And there's babies in the canoe. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, with the babies. But all the standing room action out there, very, very nice. Captain Morgan. Arr. I like this, how it blends in. This is all good stuff. Pretty standard around and behind. I noticed again, no Superman spaceships for the artificial light. All right, I'm just doing this out of curiosity. I'll speed this up. Because the lights only go straight down, I want to see if they really even do anything to light the stadium up. Yeah, see, there's light coming from someplace. Did I miss a light tower? Where does this light come from? Just curious. I haven't really tried it, but I mean, I guess it's enough to light up the stadium. And then the lights are just there for show. Oh, you have one in here, it looks like. Yep. We need more lights that are not connected to beams. Like I've said it before a million times. In the very first version of the game, this roof had lights built right onto it. And then, obviously, there was no lights, so you couldn't play night games. And then in the second version of the game, this had lights on them, but it didn't work. No lights came from the lights that were on this roof. What they need to do is bring this back as a working structure. That's how Yankee Stadium lights are. The lights are kind of attached to the roof around the stadium, and I don't think there's any lights from the outfield. Everything's from behind home plate. And I think that could be an easy way to take care of lighting problems. But again, if you're going to put the lights on them, make them work. Oh, this is a great way to do an entrance to the stadium, too. Very City Field-esque, the way it kind of, jolts way far back. This is one of my favorites of the year so far, fellas. Oceanfront Park in Los Angeles. Crap. I got to put... I think I got a good enough thumbnail, right? Captain Morgan. Brilliant. Okay, folks, a second stadium for a channel member here in Studio 44. This is Nocturn Energy Park, Rock City, USA. Max altitude built in 2026. Columbus to Phoenix. Jeff, as promised, has that second stadium. Of course, Jay Tangi is the name that will show up if you search this stadium. He should have a member showcase, highlight, extravaganza, something. I got to name that and make a logo for it. I'm obsessed with making logos now. I keep making logos for Studio 44 and Studio 44 expansion pack and tried to redo a stamp, but I like the original stamp. But anyway, he worked 2 parks out of similar setup, but each is still unique in their own way. Nocturne was the first of the 2 where I wanted to put suites higher to serve as luxury seating and press areas. I also wanted to do something closer to the plate that would be higher end seating. Rock City, USA. Rochester's known as The Rock. It's a good building to use to close off the stadium. Fantastic. The bleachers behind and in between. Jeff nailed right field, bro. Oh, I like this little niche in here, too. You can get up and look at the waterfowl nice and close. Fantastic. Oh, you can go all the way behind. Excellent. On both sides, too. Very clever. And then, of course, you can walk along here. Yeah, this is nice. Jeff, look at all the layers back here. All the blue fencing. Flipping around the scoreboard for the blue walls. Jeff, we may have a new favorite of yours, sir. Perfect buildings in the background. There's all the luxury seating and press booth he was talking about. Fancy membership areas, I'm sure, behind the dugouts. Rock City. Yeah, nothing standard around and behind with this. This looks great. Fellas, we have... It feels like every video I put out now is my new best video because the stadiums get better and better and better and better and better. Using the Carmenstad building or the casino building, the Moonshack Casino building. Flip that light switch. You already have your stamp for some creative ideas in here. Love all the layers, especially back in here. You're not going to reach them with home runs, but it's beautiful. You're going to be hitting splash shots into the fountain. Over the fountain is a target. Over maybe the second bleachers, depending on how deep we are. 359 each, maybe not. I don't even know if you're getting up above the waterfall. Maybe in Home Run Derby. Little fountain next to the batter's eye looks good. Little kiosk area with some picnic tables, holes in the walls for viewing at field level. Great, great work from Columbus to Phoenix, Jeff. Fantastic. Another fellow returning after making his debut in Studio 44 in the last video is Philip Rawlerson. Rosco Field is up next for him. Orlando, Florida, 100 feet, built in 2026. Says, thanks for showing the ballpark at Rosco Lake. It was his first completed stadium of 26. He said his girlfriend was just as excited to see the stadium on YouTube as he was because she spent evenings watching me work on it. However, shortly after I had submitted the stadium to, I fell out of love with it. As I have mentioned in my submission, my inspiration for the park was to build Kauffman Stadium, but with a Florida vibe. I was disappointed that I didn't stick to my original vision and that it wasn't what I was wanting, so I started again from scratch, and I feel like I nailed it this time. Once again, I ran out of memory, so lettering was kept to a minimum, and unfortunately, this happens to be a canoeless stadium. Oh, Philly, come on. It's all right, you're forgiven. Listen, if it's man-made water, no canoes are forgiven. You don't see canoes in the pool or a lazy river. Just wanted to answer your question you asked in your video. Sewell Stadium Center showed a 2024 stadium of mine, Al Lopez Field. It's the only other stadium that I've built that I thought was YouTube worthy. Eesh, I forgot the question I asked you. Did I ask if you've been building before, if you've submitted stadiums before? My apologies, man. Oh, look at right field. This is fun. Rosco Field. Rosco. Potato. Like, we have a town that sends students to my school called Wolcott. And some people say Wolcott and some people say Wilcott. I'm a Wolcott guy. But yeah, all the different layers. Hitting onto the hills or hitting between, hitting above into the luxury suites or over here or into the bleachers. All different targets. Fantastic. There's the waterfalls behind. Grass again in between. Excellent. And then another waterfall. Yeah, it's good work, man. Excellent. Little windows for either bullpens or standing room only areas. Bleachers along the bottom. Excellent. Philly, nicely done, bro. Do you get a lot of those? Phillies, Philadelphia, Philly cream cheese, Phil McCracken. I just can't do Philip. I don't know why I hate it so much. My sister's the only two people in the world allowed to call me Philip. Because I call my sister Jennifer. Philip Rollerson, nice work. Let's turn them lights on. Looks great at night. Did I stamp her? We definitely want to stamp her. Some cool stuff in here. I do enjoy the stadium big time. Especially all this back here. This is all great. And then right field too. Nice work, sir. Glad to have you back so soon. Can't wait to see your next one. All right, fellas, we made it. The final stadium of the video. Stadium number 29. I think I got through them pretty quickly, though, right? Obituary Turtle's up to his old tricks, fellas. He has Dos Cababras RDL Memorial Stadium. It's in Rochester, New York. Altitude 500 feet. Built in 2026. Now I said Obituary Turtle's up to his old tricks. I should also mention that Murph075 played a big role in the stadium as well. That's right. This is the stadium I mentioned at the beginning, way back 2 hours ago, where two goats got together and made a stadium. I zoomed in because I didn't want to see it. I got a brief look at the thumbnail, and I didn't mean to, but Obituary Turtle submitted the stadium, and it says, Phil, welcome to the first submission from Two Goats, One Cup Productions. This was a collaborative effort brought to you by Murph075 and Obituary Turtle. We have been talking behind the scenes, planning a collaboration specifically for you. We wanted to honor you and your RDL legacy. This was fun. Murph075 built all the left field, and Obituary Turtle built the right. Around and behind and center field were a true collaborative effort, as the stadium was tossed back and forth several times. The stadium truly highlights both Murph075 and Obituary Turtle's unique styles while paying tribute to the most widely respected stadium creator showcases on the World Wide Web, Phil Sherman. Tear. We love you, Phil. We hope you like the stadium. We wouldn't be here without you. You are the goat. Dos Cabras means two goats in Spanish. I was not expecting that at all. Ugh, Fellas, I'm literally fighting tears here. Thank you for that. Ugh. Or Mark, who wrote that. I mean, I got to share a lot of that love with my unofficial partner in crime, too, Sewell21. He's helped me so much in being more relevant, helping me with, the technology and making memes and logos and emojis and stuff for me, to help me, stay more hip for the younger guys. So, Sewell, all that love. And, of course, Harrison Sawyer, the one who I saw him for the first time, and he's the guy who said, hey, you know what? I want to do this, too. So he didn't give me any details about the stadium, so I guess we're just going to dig in. Again, I can't express the... Is that what they do? Make the heart like this? Whew. All right. Right field garbage plates underneath the snack shack. Garbage plate tomorrow after we watch Michael. Right? We usually do Atlantic. Yeah, same place we took Sewell for his first garbage plate. Look at these steps. Excellent. Who did right field again? Right field. Right field was Obituary Turtle. Now, what is this? Come on. Who thinks to blend those in like that? The Brew-hoo-hoo. Dos Cabras. What does Dos Cabras mean again? 2 goats, okay. You definitely are 2 of the goats, man. 100%, no denying that. I don't think anyone would fight me either about it. I like the hill next to the batter's eye. I love my guys being able to jump over and grab home run balls. I wish they had some kind of animation for that. It's fun. The dude in Texas, he always threw the home runs back. It was funny. Oh, and what do we got in dead center field, fellas? We got a little channel here, and in through that channel comes a canoe. We have a canoe. Excellent. RDL Hall of Fame. there won't be able to be a Hall of Fame until Mark and I die. Because these players are going to play forever. Steve Stewart's going to be playing at 107. I mean, because you got to think, they were 30 years old when I was a kid. Right? So... Right, so they've been in the league for 40 years. So Ricky Davis and Steve Stewart are like 70 right now. Hall of Fame deck. Outstanding. Yep, there's the Hall of Fame circle. Some statues in there. People are in the area. Nachos and hot dogs blended right in. Hall of Fame deck. Here's left field. This is courtesy of Murph075. And man, is it fantastic. RDL over the baseball logo. Little scoreboard right next to the San Diego batter's eye. Fabulous. Nice little Murph dialed up bleacher section. Saw him do this way back. Was it that Tokyo field you made, Murph? Oh, look at this. I'm giving this stadium 2 stamps. One for Murph, one for Mark. Excellent. Oh, there's a little water in here, too. A little fountain. Pretty standard around and behind. Oh, look at this. Hey, we got some guys. These are often guys that we use, at least I use, in home run derbies. Chris Morales, Ricky Madlock. Fuck Ricky Madlock. He's a dick. He was on my team. He had a legendary slump, okay? So I traded his ass to Mark when I was like 9. And ever since then, he's been like the best second fielder. He's the second baseman of every freaking All-Star game. Mike Gooden, the best pitcher in the league. Mark, starting pitcher. Ricky Davis, the best overall hitter in the league. Obviously, the league is named after him. Steve Stewart, number 44. He is why the channel is called Studio 44. Bucky Crozier. He hit the big home run in Fiserv's ballpark. Number 27 or number 21. if 21 or 27 is retired on that team. Leroy Tillman, Mark's big first baseman / right fielder, hitting some big-time home runs. You got Murph's Pizza underneath, outstanding. Any Ricky Davis League ballpark is happy to have a Murph's Pizza shop and Turtle Tacos. I didn't know Turtle Tacos was a thing. I didn't even know Murph's Pizza's a thing. I still don't think I heard. But I see the logo. Sewell's making logos for it and everything. It's fantastic. Dos Cabras Grill. Outstanding, fellas. Dude, twice. I'm literally fighting tears right now. What does it say up here? Oh, it's the Moonshot Casino, and you made a move. Who did this? That is freaking awesome. I am going to use that somehow. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic, fellas. This is zoom in real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Again, a lot of this just comes back to the reason I'm so like emotional right now. It all comes back to I never think anybody listens. They just want to see their stadiums and move on. And I get it. That's what I did a lot when I watched other streamers. So I get it. But to think that people actually like pay attention and remember some of these things and the jokes and some of the topics I've talked about and all the Ricky Davis League guys, it's just Mark and I. You have no idea how many times we've been made fun about this league and my obsession with baseball stadiums. Like, I'll be at work and someone will grab my clipboard and they'll grab a sheet that they need from the clipboard and it'll reveal a baseball stadium I drew back in 2013. Like, what the heck is this? You drop baseball stadiums? Yeah, I was obsessed with them. And to think that I can combine the love of the RDL and Stadium Creator and contribute to this community in any way, shape, or form is overwhelming. To see it come to the point where we have people all the way across the country building stadiums with RDL in it, and RDL guys that we have been creating and playing baseball games with our entire lives is just really, really, really cool. So I can't thank you guys enough for this and for the whole stadium thing. To think I have any part in helping, build and help sustain this community is 100% an honor, and it's going to keep going as long as you guys keep building stadiums to showcase here. So thank you all again. Thank you, Mark, Murph. So cool, so fun. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure you do that. Like this video if you did in fact like it. All that stuff helps these videos succeed more, therefore helping the community grow, and maybe make a mark on SDS Studios to the point where they say, okay, we got to mess with Stadium Creator a little bit more and make it what it really, really should and could be. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Thank you for all your contributions, and we'll see you again real soon.